think if Canelo was using the jab effectively, hard, the guy wouldn't have been able to come in because the guy was coming in because he wasn't worried about Canelo's jab. So he got more aggressive and he got brave. If he's not jabbing, he has no defense. If he's not going to jab, the guy's going to walk right in on him like he did. Next fight, use your jab, different fight. Well, he was really basic, you know.
I think it's the wrong move, but he couldn't handle a 154-pounder the way that he was handling everybody else before. And Madrimov is not Canelo. Canelo's been used to fighting all the bigger guys and has done very well with the bigger guys.
Back in the 60s? Yeah, well, listen, Canelo is big. And shout out to Crawford stepping up. But does Crawford have to be worried about more things than just boxing?
Mike Tyson praises Canelo Alvarez and highlights his techniques, saying that Canelo's style is sharp, powerful, and built to break down opponents. Tyson warns that Terence Crawford is stepping into dangerous territory facing a fighter with Canelo's precision and knockout power.
That's going to outbox Canelo Alvarez, Mike.
No.
No, he's going to get so f***ed up.
He's a friend of ours, so I hope he...
Look how
Oh,
pretty
he's
he
your
is.
friend. You're going to his funeral.
Pretty, he's white, he can box, he's slick.
He look like some Floyd Mayweather shit.
Look at him, look
up.
Slick.
Wait till that mother start hitting that body.
Yeah.
Alvarez hit
different.
that mother body.
Look how slick. Mike, look how slick he is.
Oh, he's going to get
Caleb buried his daughter when she was 2 years old.
Yeah.
He's got that killer attitude.
This is some bullshit, Caleb, your white ass. Woo!
Again, that's part of the marketability.
Oh, yeah. That's
The
cool.
complexion is white. You're not used to seeing somebody like that do
the
that well.
He got the complexion for the protection, but he's going to be in some shit. This Mexican.
He even predicts that Canelo could knock out Crawford and believes Alvarez's skill set is on another level. Bill Haney views the upcoming clash between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford as one of the rarest moments in boxing, where two generational talents meet head-on. According to him, both fighters are already established as greats in their own right, and picking between them is nearly impossible until they share the ring. From one side, Canelo's dominance across multiple weight classes has solidified his reputation as a complete fighter who can adapt against different styles. On the other side, Crawford's rise through divisions with an undefeated record and precise, technical skills highlights his own greatness.
Crawford, what's your breakdown of the fight?
Huh?
Canelo against Crawford, what's your breakdown?
Man, when you talking about these big fights, you whispering. You talking, huh? You said Canelo and Crawford?
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. That's the biggest fight, you know what I mean, in boxing right now. Canelo and Crawford. Crawford stepping up. Man, it's so big, you got Muhammad over there saying something about it. That's how big it is. It came off the bench from the 60s, right, Muhammad? You go back in the 60s? Yeah, well, listen. Canelo is big. And shout out to Crawford stepping up. But does Crawford have to be worried about more things than just boxing? Absolutely.
Let's go.
I didn't say he has to do any accusing, nor we would do that, but I'm saying is, let's worry. If you watch what happened to Devin, Devin just came out and said the damage is done after the fight. You can never go and repair that. So let's be cautious, let's be prepared, and at the very least, join 365 VADA, 365 drug testing like Devin is doing.
Haney's neutral perspective reflects the mindset of many within boxing who believe this fight will not only decide who is better on the night, but could also reshape the conversation about legacy. Mike Tyson did not hold back when discussing Crawford's chances against Canelo Alvarez. Standing alongside the Mexican superstar at a press conference, Tyson argued that Crawford is simply too small to realistically compete at this weight. He insisted that boxing fans might want to see courage and ambition.
Mike Tyson, he says that this is a fight that nobody calls for. It's just simply too much of a size difference. Shannon Briggs is the believer in styles make fights, skill set, and the skill set of Canelo Alvarez versus the skill set of Terence Crawford favors the skill set of Terence Crawford, not only just to win, but to possibly stop Canelo Alvarez for the first time in his career. Now, Canelo Alvarez is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Terence Crawford is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Terence Crawford is 4-division champion, undefeated, 2-division undisputed champion.
But when it comes down to physicality, The size gap matters. Tyson's words cut deep because they come from one of the most feared fighters in history, a man who knows firsthand how important natural size and strength can be in a fight. Abel Sanchez, known for guiding Gennady Golovkin during his peak years, voiced strong skepticism about Crawford's ability to handle the challenge ahead. His reasoning is rooted in weight class history. Sanchez reminded fans that Crawford has never fought at this level before, and moving up comes with huge risks.
I just think that moving up in weight without having fights to merit that, I think it's the wrong move. But he couldn't handle a 154-pounder the way that he was handling everybody else before, and Madrimov is not Canelo. Canelo's been used to fighting all the bigger guys and has done very well with the bigger guys. Nobody's hurt him. Nobody's heard of him. He's fought the biggest punch. He fought Gennady. Come on, he fought Gennady twice, really the good fights, and then Bivol hit him with everything and couldn't hurt him. So how's Terence gonna do that? I don't think he can. I see Canelo going away maybe in a 16-12, 17-13 kind of fight. The first 3 or 4 rounds will be difficult for Canelo, or a little harder for Canelo because of the speed. But once he assimilates, just like when Golovkin fought Kell Brook, the first 3 or 4 rounds where Kell was fast. But Terence is going to expose himself when he throws his punches, and Canelo's going to finally get this timing down, and I think we'll be able to control the fight.
He drew attention to Dimitri Bivol, who was a natural light heavyweight and still had to dig deep to beat Canelo. Despite having advantages in size and style for Crawford, who has not fought anyone at this weight, the gap is even greater. Sanchez's doubts emphasize the reality that skill alone does not erase physical limitations. Even a fighter as sharp and tactical as Crawford must prove he can carry the extra size effectively against someone who has spent years battling much larger men.
Forget Canelo got skill. We're going to talk about that. No. As a Bud fan, I would love for him to have a tune-up. I agree. Yeah. Listen, I want Bud to win, but because I'm too old. We're talking about age. I'm too old to think something's going to happen because I really, really want it. I've been living on this earth for too long to start believing that shit. I felt that way at 9 years old. But shit don't happen because I just really, really want it. I can't say it. Let me see. You got to play the Damon Wayans smart clip. Yeah, you're right. Yes. Let me see. Do people really believe Bud is going to stop or knock out Canelo? Yes, they do. Name the last boxer to do that. They believe it.
This perspective highlights the razor-thin margin between ambition and danger in boxing. Show the adult expressed a conflicted stance, revealing that while he personally supports Crawford and hopes for his victory, his knowledge of the sport forces him to acknowledge the uphill battle. He made it clear that boxing cannot be judged on emotion alone. Facts and history matter. Crawford's skill set is extraordinary, but when analyzing size, weight, and experience, the equation tilts toward Canelo. This reflects a broader truth about boxing analysis. Fans may wish for one outcome, but must accept the realities of the matchup.
Canelo is still one of my favorite active fighters. A lot of people are going to judge and say things about his last fight. I understand he didn't cut the ring, all these different things. I think everything will be the intensity. Everything is going to pick up because it's being Crawford. And I think Crawford, I know he's definitely not going to box like that, dancing around, moving around. He's going to move his feet. I think Canelo wins the fight. I think the weight does play a factor by him coming up, putting on all that weight. Canelo's been up there. He's been in the ring with serious punchers before and been hit clean by those guys, clean on the chin, didn't budge, didn't break. I don't see Crawford having that type of punching power like was it Bivol, Triple G, guys like that. So I think that for me, I think if Canelo Crawford has to box and not care to want a crowd please. He has to stick and move. If he sits there too long with Canelo, I think Canelo, his defense is great. He'll be able to withstand it and take him in deep waters and win the fight.
Besides being a boxing coach, you're an expert in strength and conditioning.
Yes, sir.
Crawford never fought more than 154. Mm-hmm. Do you think bulking up, obviously he's bulking up, we're seeing the picture, he's moving up from 147, 54, 60, 68. He's going to gain 15, 20, 30 pounds.
For sure.
Will that slow him down by around 5, 6, 7? The heart, the muscle, the oxygen you take. I mean, if your body's not used to fighting it at that size, it doesn't not make a difference.
It depends on what type of strength and conditioning you're doing too, though. So like when you do like explosive stuff and things like that, plyometrics is different. But he has to bulk up, so he has to lift a little bit of weight. I'm pretty sure he has people with the knowledge and the proper money that he has to get the right people to do the right things. But I still think that putting on that much muscle mass is going to be effective when it comes, like you said, the oxygen to the blood.
So he could gas out halfway through, or maybe stay at the lower weight class. Don't bulk up and just be yourself.
Yeah, true. But I think because this fight is at what, 68?
But Canelo's not going to be 168 on fight night.
Hell no, he's going to be almost like 180 something, probably almost 90 something. So that's going to be a difference. That's almost like when Canelo fought Belanga. He was like, what? He had to be like damn it.
His view underscores how difficult it is to separate hope from honest assessment. Boxing coach Dion Elam made his prediction with certainty. Canelo Alvarez will win. He pointed to Canelo's history of sparring with and fighting much bigger men as a key reason for confidence. Elam noted that Canelo has absorbed heavy punches from naturally larger fighters and continued to march forward, a quality that cannot be overlooked when discussing a matchup against a smaller opponent. Crawford, for all his technical brilliance, has never been tested in that way. Elam's reasoning reflects a hard truth. Durability and experience against power matter as much as skill.
Crawford, I think gaining too much weight and too much muscle might affect them. If they're thinking of surviving and being able to take a punch and being able to go rounds, then they're trying to maybe go the distance and they'll be happy with that. But I think Crawford's natural talent, Mayweather had it. You know, you guys were just mentioning right now that Crawford, Mayweather never needed to gain weight and never needed to be heavy to be able to beat those bigger guys. I think Crawford's skills, we give Crawford a chance because we know how good he is, how, you know, his skills, his speed, his combinations. But if he's gaining so much weight, he might not be able to do those. He might not be able to have those same skills when it comes to his speed, his footwork, because of the weight. So we'll see. You know, I just hope he's not just training and getting big to survive and go the distance, because maybe that's a win for him. Maybe he's thinking, if I go the distance with him, that's a big win for me. So, you know, I just hope not. I expect Crawford to actually pull up some runs and maybe even pull up the fight. But if he's too heavy, too big, he's gonna get hit, and he's gonna have to exchange punches, and that's where the danger comes in.
By highlighting Canelo's comfort against bigger opponents, Elam emphasized the idea that Crawford is stepping into an environment where his opponent has already proven himself many times over. Renowned trainer Robert Garcia raised important concerns about how Crawford's preparation could affect him negatively. He explained that putting on too much weight quickly can strip a fighter of their natural gifts, particularly speed and sharpness. For Crawford, whose timing and reflexes are crucial to his success, this could be costly. Garcia also rejected the idea of comparing Crawford to Floyd Mayweather, explaining that Mayweather never moved up recklessly in size and fought carefully within his limits. Crawford, by contrast, is attempting to take on a natural super middleweight who has carried his power through the divisions. The warning from Garcia is a reminder that ambition must be balanced with strategy, and in this case, the physical adjustments may diminish. One of Crawford's best advantages